What is up, everybody, and welcome in. I had a bit of a stutter because I thought for a second that I was muted, but I don't think I am. Let me know if I am, though, because last time we had some issues hopping into the stream for some reason. But welcome in, everybody. I hope your Thursday night is going well. I am feeling a bit sickly, but otherwise I'm doing all right. I see some people already hopping in to the stream. Tight game so far. Go Ravens. Yes, I did see that the score was kind of close. We'll see if Rome is in here today, because that's Rome's team is playing tonight. So we'll see if Rome hops in the chat here later. But yeah, I was checking the score when I was working. Unfortunately, Thursdays are my late days for work, so I can't usually hop on until halftime. But nonetheless, who cares? We're here now. Better late than never, I always say. As I try to pull the stream up, and I know it should be halftime still right now. We're just getting into halftime, so I tried to hop in a bit early. I tried to hop in time for halftime so we could chat for a sec before the game gets going again. And I think I timed it all right today. Hey, Alexis, I need this distraction. Hopefully continue to be a decent game. I feel you on that, and I hope so too. I hope today can be good, and you know what? Sometimes that's what football's great for, or sports, or anything that you're passionate about, is just sometimes you need that distraction from whatever's going on in life, in the real world, and sometimes it's nice. And, you know, I hope that this stream can be that for everybody who needs it. Of course I'm here, Rome. I had a feeling you wouldn't miss. Of course you're here. How are you feeling about your Ravens? Are you feeling nervous? Are you feeling good? Rock on. What up, Chris? Welcome in. Welcome in. Some guy named Dave. Herbert fumbled his first. Oh, did he now? Okay, he recovered it, but, you know, it's probably nerves. You know, your first team. Also, your first handoff with a different quarterback. You know, things are different. I'm sure, you know, a mix of everything. A mix of nerves. He hasn't played for a while. New quarterback handoff. You know, I think it's all new, but Herbert hasn't had a history of fumbles, so I'm sure he'll be good. I'm always nervous. I feel that. I'm nervous about a Bears game against a terrible Patriots team because I can't trust that the Bears are going to be able to do what they need to do to beat the Patriots. Also, for anyone who doesn't know I got a lot of flack for it in the offseason, but I've always been very high on Drake May. Drake May was, in my opinion, one of my favorite quarterbacks coming out of this past year's draft. I know he isn't perfect. He has some stuff he needs to work on, but I think he has a very, very high upside. And honestly, for being thrusted into what he did at New England with a terrible offensive line, no weapons around him, he's been doing pretty damn good. And he still is someone who I think needs to work on his footwork and rhythm in an offense. But for being thrusted in the way he has with a terrible cast around him for the Patriots, I honestly am pretty impressed with Drake May so far. We'll see how he does this Sunday against a Bears defense who, even though they had a down week last week, I still think is a pretty good defense. So it'll be a challenge for him, but we'll see. I was talking to another Lions fan about our inability to truly relax with them. I'm always waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's fair. I mean, the Lions had a pretty good run last year, though. But even then, I feel like they had a moment where, in the playoff game where I don't know. I kind of had a feeling that they weren't going to make it all the way. You know, I just had a feeling. So I can kind of see that. Also, you know, I feel it's hard to have confidence when your team for the longest time was the Lions will lion. No one in the NFC North took the Lions seriously for the past century. So I can see why you feel that way. I would feel the same way if the Bears were having success this season. And I mean, and we did. Even when we won the 2 games, the 2-game winning streak or a 3-game winning streak, it was still I don't know. We'll see. And then we lost 2 games in a row. So Blood Raid sending love. It's in the blood. Blood Raid, appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Depressed Bears fan, if New England wins, as you say, no weapons, then May Williams chat will get annoying. Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see that for sure. Raid, you're part of the Blood Raid. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're from Blood for the Blood, Blood for the Blood God, appreciate you for tuning in from the raid. Thank you guys for the raid and for hopping on in here. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I know I'm pretty confident we're still on halftime, right? I haven't checked the thing in a minute, so, but yeah, we're still on halftime. Okay. Thank you, thank you. I hope you guys are all doing good. Hope you're all doing well, hopping in here. Same old Lions was a saying for a reason. Yeah, exactly. It was, it was, and that's why the Bears, like, fans not having any trust in this Bears staff or organization to do anything is because, you know, Bears have a history of the organization ruining things and hiring the wrong coaches. Good luck with the rest of your stream. Appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate. I'll check you guys out after the stream since I can't leave here. But appreciate everybody. Thank you. Go Pack Go. Sorry, but I saw the bear there. You know, I get it. Also, I still haven't put up my decorations, guys. Sorry. They were there, they fell, and now I have to put them back up, and my week has been too busy, and I have not re-hammered the wall. So forgive me. But there's typically more Bears stuff up here. Actually, I think it's Blackhawks. I put my hockey stick up there, but whatever. So I can't believe I read your comment out loud. I said the words. I can't believe I just said the words. Go Pack Go. That's the first time I've actually like read a comment like that out loud without thinking. I can't believe I said that. Terrible. Can't believe I did that. Hello. Did you straighten your hair? I did straighten my hair. I got annoyed with it one day. I tried. It like had a weird day out of the shower. I don't straighten my hair very often, but yes, I did straighten it. I straightened it actually yesterday, so I need to shower, but I straightened it yesterday after I didn't like the way it air dried. So today's day 2, and tomorrow it goes back to waves when I shower again. Appreciate it. I read that one, but thank you for the raid and tuning in. Got it, Riley. I got a job offer to sell cars. I start Monday. I'm so excited. Super cool. I hope it goes well. I do car loans for my job, so we're kind of in the same vicinity. I do the financing for different types of loans, including car loans. So cool. I hope it's a good gig, and I hope you work your ranks and start making that commission. What a coaching staff to bring a rookie QB into the league with. Yeah, no kidding. It's a question. The thing is, I knew they were never going to fire Eberflus last season because it was too early. The Bears would never pull the trigger like that without having too strong of a reason to. And the fact, like, we even have to question if they're going to fire him now after how this season's going says everything it needs to say. Oh, fun. Purely hypothetical. Are there any calories in leftover Halloween candy, or is it free game? I say if it's leftover, there's no calories. Free game. No calories in leftover Halloween candy. I don't make the rules. Dang, I missed the start of the game. We're back. Ravens are at second down. I feel like that was a quick halftime. I went live before the game even finished halftime. What the heck? Lamar Jackson had nowhere to go. He scrambled. I like these Ravens uniforms. I don't love the bird. I don't like the actual Raven symbol on the helmet. I wish they would have stuck with the logo they have, but just did the uniforms like this. But I'm not a huge fan of the type of Raven they have on the helmet. 2nd and 19, Lamar Jackson fakes the handoff. He has all day in the pocket. Holy cow. Oh my God. There was a wide receiver open and he fell. Yikes. I think had the wide receiver not fallen and would have been able to keep running his route, I think that would have been open downfield. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Lamar Jackson had all day in the pocket, too. 3rd and 19 coming up for the Ravens. Joe Burrow with his white frosted tip hair. I kind of dig it. All right, 3rd and 19. Lamar dropping back. There's a flag on the field. Quick pass. Definitely don't get the first down, but there is a flag. What record do you predict for the division gauntlet the beloved is about to enter? Oh, God. Flag on the offense. Legal formation. I had a feeling when they threw it right after the snap. Yikes, yikes. Lamar's teeth that he's got going on with the bedazzle is cool. I don't think I could ever do that, like the grill. I could do it if it was like the little decals maybe you put on for like a day, but I could never do like what Lamar's got. I don't think ever. My teeth are too sensitive. But it looks cool with their helmets. Prediction for the divisional gauntlet we're about to face. God, I don't know. I basically, if I'm remembering correctly, I think before the season started, my record prediction for the division games, I basically think I did a split with almost every team. I don't think that's the case. I think it's hard for me to say that the Lions beat us twice only because the Bears somehow have the Bears always somehow seem to have the Lions number. However, the Lions are very good this year. So it's like I could see the Lions sweeping us, but for some reason, I think we might split with the Lions. Minnesota, I also kind of have a feeling we could split with. And you know what? Until the Bears can beat the Packers, I'm going to say the Packers beat us twice. It's really going to depend on if this offense can turn things around. So I really don't know. Give us 3 wins out of it if we're lucky. We'll see. Holy cow, Jamar Chase touchdown. Jesus. I look away for one question. How does this always every stream, as soon as I look away to answer a question in the chat, a touchdown happens. And then when I'm actually calling the plays, nothing's happening. Well, that was quick. Bengals right back on the board. Joe Burrow launches it downfield for Jamar Chase, and Jamar just takes it the rest of the way. And that's why he's a number 1 wide receiver, folks. My God. Well, that was quick, and just like that, it's 21-7. Yeah, I guess we'll say 3-3? 3-3 maybe for the divisional? I'm very sorry. Wait, for what? For the Bears coaching staff? I think. Is that what you're referring to? I think. I don't know. He tricked you? Wait, I'm so confused. What happened? Wait, what did I get tricked with? Hold on. What am I missing? Someone fill me in. I feel like I'm not following. Do you think you would ever consider taking Waldron off of play calling duties? Don't know if there's even anyone they could delegate that to. I don't know. I think I could see them firing Shane Waldron mid-season, maybe. The Bears have never fired a head coach mid-season ever, and I don't think they're going to do it with Flus. But I think if one person was to go, it would maybe be Shane Waldron. Then again, they had every reason to fire Luke Getsy mid-season last year, and they didn't do it. So, and like you said in this comment, even if they did, who are they replacing him with? Like, even the quarterbacks coach is a dude from the CFL. Like, I don't think as much as we want Shane Waldron to go, unless you have someone good to take over his position for a rookie quarterback, I think the best thing you can do is just try to keep the consistency of at least knowing the system and not throw a brand new system or anything like that at a rookie quarterback mid-season. So I guess probably not. Probably they'll keep Waldron at least until end of season. Can you say go Lions? And oh, he tricked me for saying God, he did. Yeah. If that's what you're referring to, Rome, then yes, he did trick me with that one. I read too fast. I gotta be more careful. I can't say it. Can't say it. I'm sorry. It just feels like when I say that, I'm like putting it out into the universe, and then suddenly your teams are winning, and I feel like that's dangerous. You should get sunglasses with colored lenses. My favorite sunglasses have pink lenses. I would love that. I have a pair of sunglasses that have blue lenses. I used to have ones that had, they were like metallic. Those were pretty cool. I love sunglasses. I have very sensitive eyes, blue eyes, but also, well, blue eyes are always sensitive in the light and in the sun, but my eyes are very, very sensitive, and they keep my hair out of my face. I use them like a headband, as you guys can tell. Like, I haven't worn these today. I'm wearing them to keep my hair out of my face. Yeah, sunglasses are basically like jewelry to me. They're part of the look. They always have to be involved somehow. So I love sunglasses. So yes, I would love a collection of like nice sunglasses. If a sunglass company wants to sponsor me, that would be ideal. Because then I can get sunglasses and also have you guys get sunglasses. That would be the best of both worlds. Thank you, Realm. Da Bears. That's about Herbert traded Bengals. I'm happy for Herbert. Jamar Chase getting his necklace. Nice. I'm happy for Herbert. I think he's a good running back. By the way, it's 1st and 10 for the Ravens, and they hand the ball off. Decent run up the middle. I'm happy for Herbert. I think he's a good quality running back. I honestly disagreed with them not having him play. I don't think Roschon Johnson showed anything last season to be better than Khalil Herbert, but Roschon Johnson is Ryan Poles' guy. Khalil Herbert was on a contract year and is not drafted by Ryan Poles, so the writing was kind of on the wall. But I think he's a better pure running back than Roschon Johnson. Maybe not the best pass blocker, but pure running back, he's better than Roschon Johnson, in my opinion. Ravens hand the ball off again, and they pick up like a yard. So I'm happy for Herbert. I think he'll get a few more touches in Cincinnati than he did at the Bears, and he's with Joe Burrow. Like, I don't know. That's got to feel pretty nice, going to a team with Joe Burrow as your quarterback. On a fun note, purely hypothetical, are there any calories? Wait, didn't I read this? Or am I losing my mind? I think I read this one, right? Any calories left over Halloween candy free game? I say free game. It's always free game. Overdue. No! That's cruel. I can't believe you clipped that. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. They convert. Hendrickson is the edge that the Bears fans thought that we were going to sneak from the Bengals. Didn't ever think that was going to happen because no way Bengals trade him, but almost gets the sack on Lamar Jackson, but he's too quick. I can't believe you clipped that. That's cruel. That's going to be used against me at the worst time. Screen pass for the Bengals goes pretty decently. Big boy coming for the tackle. Jesus Christ. That's cruel. That's going to come back to bite me, and I know it. You're going to use that at the most inconvenient time. I'm glad to hear you agree with my F rule for food. Yes. If it's free, you eat it. Of course. Unless it's seafood. Food that meets the F rule doesn't count towards calories. Free, festive, or from family friends. I like the F rule. I agree. This is a well-developed, totally scientific rule. I agree. No disagreements coming from me. I think that's a great rule. I'm going to use that more often. I'll put it on merch. Special edition merch. 1st and 15 from a penalty coming up for the Ravens. And Lamar Jackson dropping back. Ooh, he's going to get sacked, and he throws it away, and it hits the ground for 2nd and 15. I sync your stream with the game stream, which is lagging about a minute, so if my comments here seem a bit late, you know why. Is my game stream running a bit late? It might be. So apologies for that. Wait, I feel like on my end, I got double comments because I'm seeing some comments that I've read before, and I'm seeing them twice in the thing. So something weird is happening with StreamYard because now I'm realizing I have double comments, which makes sense on why some comments I feel like I'm reading twice. 3rd down coming up for the Ravens. It's getting close. Yeah, it was the the phrase about the Packers. Who would chat take in Survivor between 49ers, Chargers, or Eagles? Dang. That's a good one. That's a fun question. 3rd and 11. Lamar Jackson dropping back 500 yards. Chucks it at it looked like he was chucking it at the ref. Chucks it to his running back and picks up, or maybe it was his wide receiver. Picks up like a few yards, 4th down. Regardless, did not convert whatsoever. I think I would take, okay, you got to think though. 49ers littered with injuries. Eagles, I don't know. I feel like they're right now a team that it's like they could be really good or they could be just like middle of the pack. Chargers, I don't know. I think I'm taking the Chargers. That's what I'm saying right now. I just hope they bring a grizzled vet NFL player in the consulting role, literally just someone to sit in their team meetings and see where they're going wrong because nothing is going right. Can't think of a single play they are good at. Well, I brought this up last stream of the fact that no one's really talking about the quarterbacks coach because that's the person who works with Caleb every day on his mechanics, his footwork, his understanding of the offense. And he's the dude that Ryan Poles selected that is from the CFL and was Ryan Poles' replacement for not having a veteran quarterback on the team. So I don't know. Is that actually paying off the way Ryan Poles hoped it would? Because right now it seems like whatever Caleb's learning isn't enough, or he isn't being coached hard enough because he still has quite a few mistakes that, if we're being fair, other rookie quarterbacks right now are performing better than him. And clearly, I think we're missing the veteran presence in the offense that can really, mainly the quarterback room, that can really be more helpful to Caleb Williams. So I agree. Certainly not 49ers with their injuries. See, that's what I'm saying. Gonna make it a soundbite now every time Pack scores. Oh God, no, that's gonna be terrible. What's wrong with seafood? I don't like seafood. I'm like technically allergic, or I was, but I don't know to what. When I was a kid, I loved seafood. I ate it all the time. And then one time I got really sick, and then I tried to eat it again, and I got sick again. And I was like, okay, I'm allergic to something in seafood. And since then, I've just stayed away from everything. But I've slowly started to introduce like cooked shrimp, and I've had, what did I have? I've had what's it called? What's it called? Like fish fry. I've had some fish fry, and it was okay. And that's like the extent that I've really pushed it so far. Um, so we'll see. Maybe I'll keep slowly trying to introduce things, but I also just really hate the fishy taste of anything seafood. I'm glad I can provide this enlightenment to the chat. Honestly, I feel like I just learned something very important, a very good life lesson, and I'm going to use that. I really like the F rule. I'm gonna wait till you completely forget about it, or maybe when Packers and Bears play, I'll decide later. Oh God, make me live in agony, not knowing when this clip of me is gonna resurface on the internet. 1st and 10, Joe Burrow almost backed into his own end zone, gets the pass off. They pick up like 7 yards. No, 5 yards. That was dramatic. Alexis, you did read my comment twice. I accidentally put it twice and tried to delete it. Looks like StreamYard kept both. All good. There was a few other comments that came in twice, so I also think StreamYard is being weird. So, might not have also just been you. Might have been StreamYard and me reading it twice. But you know what? Your comments deserve to be read twice. Remember random Packers fans in Chicago? That was always weird. Like, wait, what do you mean by that? Like, walking around Chicago, or like at the games, or what? No, my game stream is behind it. So, oh, I see what you mean, Realm. Okay. Come on, guys. You look like a-holes out here. Like, we go to the same school. I know you were born in Illinois. Oh. Like, you mean people you went to school with that are Packers fans, even though they're from here, or from Chicago? The Chargers have Harbaugh. I always like stutter at the end of his name for some reason. Who I know from experience is charismatic maniac. They got it on lock. See, that's what I was thinking. That's where my mind right. Me and you were like this. I was on the same page when I picked the Chargers. Sushi, yay or nay? Oh no, my stream. Shoot, my game stream just stopped. Okay, 1st and 10. Hopefully it's not behind now. Let me know if I'm behind, and I'll probably have to like reload the stream or something. Let me see here. Sushi is a nay for me. I do not like sushi. I can eat sushi if it is Bengals hand the ball off. Pretty decent run. Oh, excuse me. Pretty decent run there. I like sushi if it is either vegetarian sushi or it has just the cooked, like fried shrimp, I think, in it. I think that's what it is. I don't know what the roll is called, but I can eat that one. And that's about it. I'm leaning Chargers for Survivor, but 30% of people left are on them. Wait. I'm leaning Chargers for Survivor, but 30% of people left are on them this week. I would say Chargers. That's my pick. As you should. My favorite food as a kid was lobster. People were always like, WTF, that's like the most expensive food. That was my brother too. He always wanted lobster when we went out to eat. And we were like, dude, that's like $1 million. Why do you have to want that? Ooh, a fumble. Who recovered it? I think Ravens recovered.
Yeah, I think Ravens ball. Bengals fumble. What is up? Welcome in. Welcome in. Ancestors. Tempura. Is that what it's called? Is that what it is? I think you're right. Yeah, yeah, fried shrimp tempura roll. Yeah, I can have those ones. Those ones I can eat. I can do those ones so far. I'm willing to explore other options in the future, but for right now, those are the only sushi rolls I can eat. If you use a pirated stream service, it's always like a full play or two behind, but Amazon streams Thursday games for free on Twitch too. Don't even need an account to watch, just if you want to comment. Oh, do they have it for free too? I do have Amazon Prime though, so I am able to watch it there. But I didn't know they streamed it for free on Twitch too. That's kind of nice. It is Ravens ball, by the way. I don't know if I made that clear, but Bengals fumbled, and it is now Ravens ball. And they're right into the red zone now. And they run it up the middle and pick up like maybe a yard. Maybe. Yeah, there's a real Ravens are knocking on the door now. I mean, 2nd and 9, but they're right in the red zone now. This is their largest deficit in a home game since week 15. Of what year was that? 2015? Is that what that said? 2nd and 9, Lamar dropping back. He's running backwards, backwards, backwards. He's running forwards, forwards, forwards. He's still going. He's still going. Touchdown, I think. No, they're marking him short. They're marking him short by like a foot. No way. Lamar Jackson just ran backwards by like 15 yards. Let's see. Pressure comes up the middle, backwards, back. Yeah, like 15 yards backwards, all the way past the 30 to then run up the sideline, back past the first down marker. Let's make sure he doesn't step out of bounds. He doesn't. And he gets right to the goal line and then tackled. My God. Ravens are going to try to pound it in, and it's a touchdown, Ravens. Derrick Henry with the touchdown. Touchdown, Ravens. Thanks to Lamar Jackson's Houdini magic. That was crazy. Tempura is easy to make. I believe that. Firmly grasp it. Wait, what? Damn, Amazon streams games for free on Twitch. Meanwhile, I can't even watch Hawks and Bulls games. I feel that. Finding Blackhawks games is difficult. Yeah, Lamar, I don't know what that was. He was just doing whatever the heck he wanted right there. That was the kind of stuff that like Justin Fields would do sometimes. Not saying Justin Fields is Lamar Jackson, but when it comes to like watching a quarterback who's mobile like that, Justin Fields had some runs like that where you're like, oh my God, run the other way, Justin. What are you doing? What are you doing? And then all of a sudden he spins out of 4 sacks and ends up running it up for 30 yards. And you're like, what on God's earth just happened? Like, it's crazy the athleticism of some of these guys. They do in the US, not in Europe, unfortunately. Ah, that sucks. I don't like that they do that. Why? Why? Twitch free stream, I mean. Yeah, that's lame. Why don't they let it available in Europe? I mean, I know it comes down to contracts and stuff with whatever, but still. Are you German, Raven? Raven? Are you German? You have a question. Lamar just taking an evening jog. Honestly, he wasn't. I mean, obviously he's running, but it didn't even look like he was running full sprint. That was crazy. Rome's team's got another touchdown on the board. My Pistons are on the freaking FanDuel channel. Why should I pay a gambling company for a game stream? Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I mean, the Blackhawks and the Bulls are on Chicago Sports Network, I think it's called. And they just now made an agreement with some companies. But the funny thing is, for everyone who was complaining about it, like for me, I don't live in Illinois. So like it really didn't matter to me, the whole agreements they were making, because I can't watch the games anyways. Because I live in Wisconsin. So it didn't matter that they didn't have a deal with Comcast or whatever yet, because I wouldn't have been able to watch it anyways. Fields had the one run against the Niners, which was crazy. He had a lot of crazy runs. The Niners run, the run against in Tampa, pretty much any run he had in 2022 when he had like 7 touchdowns for like 50 yards runs. The run against the Eagles was probably the craziest one, where he like just barely stepped out. That one was crazy. He had a lot of crazy runs. So that's still the, yeah, okay, that was the kickoff return. Oh, big hit by Humphrey on Joe Burrow. Oh, Joe Burrow's in pain. Struggling to grab his helmet. Not good. Oh God. Let's see. Not good, not good. 2nd and 3. Sorry, guys, I had to pause to reload my stream there. Joe Burrow passes it over to Jamar Chase. That was kind of an awkward hit. Double whammy to Jamar Chase right there. Nice vision by Burrow. But curious to see if that arm still keeps aggravating him or not. 1st and 10. Hand the ball off. Picks up a few. My oldest cat's name is Riley. Cute. Baltimore. Don't we suffer enough with the Bears? Do you guys still want to watch the Bulls and Hawks too? Hey now. Hey now. Of course I want to watch my king, Kevin. What? I want to watch my king, Connor Bedard. My God. We have a super chat from Trap C. A super sticker from Trap C. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Super sticker. You need like a ringtone for super sticker. A ringtone. A sound. I don't know what that means with the bar going down on it. Like what is, I see like a little timer thing counting down. Do you see the thing going down? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Interesting. But thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for the super sticker. Oops. I accidentally, I'm trying to click the other comments. But of course, I always want to watch my Connor Bedard. Joe Burrow just throw an interception. Oh, why did I think he threw an interception? I'm an idiot. Just kidding. They pick up the first down. For some reason, I don't know what the heck. I just thought I saw for a second. Apparently, I see Roquan Smith being a sassy man. Let's see. 1st and 10 coming up again for the Bengals. Joe Burrow gets sacked. That's quite the celebration. Oops, sorry. On behalf of America, I'm sorry we gave Germany the Giants and Panthers game. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Sorry you guys have to witness that. It is the best name for the cat, Riley. Bear down for life. Let's go. Pepsi says bear down for life. I know we aren't good, but we shouldn't be relegated to the shadow realm like this. CSN is making an app. It's going to be $20 a team. If you do all 3 teams, it will be $30. Jesus Christ. No, I'm not doing that. Well, one, I wouldn't because I don't even live in the area, so I'm not going to get it. But $30 a month for no. Well, and are you even going to be able to get like Bears games? Like what sports is it playing? Because basketball, hockey, football, baseball, like are you getting all the teams, all the sports for $30? And are you going to get every game? So I don't know. I could see. Yeah, it is a cool username. I agree. Once again, the super chat or super sticker. Thank you, Trap. Yay, Trap. $10. Yes, thanks to Trap, we're $10 closer to me purchasing the Bears from the McCaskies. If you don't know, the super chats, all we need is a small amount of $6.4 billion to buy the Chicago Bears from the McCaskies so I can turn this into a Super Bowl contending team for years to come. And with every super chat, we're even closer to that goal. And now we are $10 closer, thanks to Trap C, to me buying the Bears from the McCaskies. So thank you for your contribution. And as always, don't forget to like the stream so that other people see it. By liking it, it boosts it so other people see it, and share it so that more people watch. And then when more people watch, when more people like, when more people see ads, that's more money going to the revenue to buying the McCaskies out and buying the Bears. It's for a good cause, everybody. It's for the sake of Bears fans, of sake of mental health and Chicagoans. It's for the good, for the people, because I care about the people. Thank you. Back in Florida for the winter? That must be nice to be somewhere warm. Couldn't be me. Unfortunately. Bears ownership, here we come. Let's go. $10 closer. Of course, we want to watch the Bears and I mean, yeah, it's true. True. The bar going down is how long the common sticker is pinned for. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I kind of thought it just stayed pinned. I didn't think that. Oh, but I do see it goes into a separate column so that, like, I guess if you want to shout out like super chats at a certain point in the stream, then you can go through your list of all the super chats and super stickers, because it goes in like a separate comments section for me on my thing. So that's kind of nice. That way I don't miss any. Currently watching the Hawks game and the football game too. Sadly, Hawks couldn't tie it, gave up an empty net goal. Freaking hate empty net goals. I like it when we score them. I don't like when we get scored against. Oh, especially because empty net goals, it's like, ugh, it's so frustrating. 3rd and 16 for Joe Burrow. Escapes a sack. Nice maneuvering the pocket. And did they get a flag? Because the Ravens are reacting like they did. No, there's no flag. Okay. I thought at first there was a reaction like there was a flag on the field, but does not appear so. Just good defense by the Ravens on that pass. That was a good throw by, that honestly might have been able to be a flag. Yeah, honestly, that should have been a flag. He was draped all over Jamar Chase. Because that ball by Burrow was like right on the money. And he was just all over Jamar Chase. So, bad miss there by the refs. That was worthy of a pass interference flag. Oops. Another super chat. Your speech won me over. Alexis for ownership or new tires. Thank you, Chicago, with the cool username. Now we're another $10 closer for buying the McCaskies out and buying the Bears. I told you guys, my passionate speeches will work. We just got to keep spreading the word, sharing the stream, liking it, getting it to more audiences, and eventually I will have enough money to buy out the McCaskies and buy the Chicago Bears. We're this much closer now. Thank you, thank you. And also can help go to the fund for buying new tires because I still have not replaced my tires and winter is upon us. And that's dangerous. But tires are expensive. So thank you for your contribution. And, along the way, we might get some upgrades in equipment of, a better camera, a better microphone, maybe upgrading to the freaking $1 million you have to pay StreamYard to have the highest quality stream. But, we'll get there. We'll get there. And then we'll buy out the McCaskies. After you get tires first. I really need the new tires. It is a problem. Space Bears Fund. And Space Bear agrees. And thanks you for your service. That was supposed to be a salute. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Once we own the Bears, we can have a literal satellite team in the Space Bears. Facts. And I'm gonna expand. We're gonna have. What just happened? What's happening? 3rd and 2. He just walked into the end zone. No one downfield. I thought at first there was a flag on the field because of how open that was. No way. All the way from the 10-yard line. That pass came off. And did he step out of bounds at all? I don't think so. All the way downfield for the touchdown. No way. But right here, did he step out? He didn't. Wait. Ooh, I think he stepped out. I think his heel hit. Oh no, I think his heel stepped out. Hold on. They're showing him run further down. We don't need him scoring the touch. Really? They're not going to. Are they going to challenge that? I think his heel went out of bounds. Unless I'm seeing it bad from my angle. Yeah, that's close. The ref was looking right at it too, but nope, they don't challenge nothing. Oh, he missed the field goal. No way. Oh, I love seeing a female coach out there. Excuse me. Did anyone else just see that? The female coach on the Ravens just came up and smacked him on the chest and was like, let's go. And he was like, come on. Let's go to female coaches on the Ravens. I love to see it. I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan. I like to see that. We have another super chat from GG. Here's the rest for your tires. We're another step closer to Alexis getting new tires and to buying the Bears from the McCaskies. Let's go. And some guy named Dave. More for tires and buy the Bears fun. Oh, guys, now we're really cooking. Now we're really cooking. We can have new tires and we can buy the Bears from the McCaskies. Thank you, GG, and thank you, some guy named Dave, which, by the way, every time I read your username, I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. And thank you for contributing to the Buying the Bears Fund and Alexis New Tires Fund because, as they say, winter is upon us. Don't need Alexis slipping and sliding on the road the way to buy the Bears. Yeah, that's true facts, true facts. But thank you, thank you, thank you. I very much appreciate you guys. Very much appreciate. We have literally doubled our Bears buying fund. We have. We're so much closer. We're like 6.333333333 billion dollars away from buying the Bears. And we're this much closer to getting new tires on our way. Whoa. Did anyone just hear weird feedback? I just heard really weird feedback in my AirPods. It's the Space Ghosts. Anyone let me know if there's any sound issues or anything. I just got really weird feedback in my ear that I haven't heard before. That was odd. Okay. Anyways, the Space Ghosts are trying to hack my equipment. Freaky. But thank you, thank you, super chat. Thank you, GG, and some guy named Dave for contributing to buying the Chicago Bears and making Chicago a better place and bringing more health and mental stability to the people and the fans of Chicago sports. Thanks to you, one day you will be part of the change. These speeches, they're just going to keep coming. They're just going to be coming right at you. Yes. First we get the tires, then we get the Bears, then we get space and the corresponding alternate realities. Exactly. That is facts right there. 1st and 10 coming up for the Bengals. Joe Burrow dropping back and gets the pass off to none other than Jamar Chase. Picks up the 1st down. Sorry for your loss on Sunday. Thoughts on DJ Moore? DJ Moore's pissed off. I think, he is a captain, so he does have to set an example. At the same time, he is a good wide receiver. The offense isn't clicking. He knows it's not clicking. I think he also has some reasonable frustrations with playing with a rookie quarterback again and trying to build that chemistry again. And, as much as there are issues on the offensive line, on Shane Waldron, some of it's Caleb. And I think primarily if you're talking about deep ball accuracy, that's been on Caleb. And I think DJ Moore's had some frustrations with some of that stuff not being able to hit. And I get it. But, he is a leader. He's a captain on this team. So he does kind of have to realize that how he presents himself does matter. But I love DJ. I think he's valid in being upset, 2nd and 6 coming up for the Bengals. Joe Burrow has time, gets the pass off, and it basically goes nowhere. It's going to be 3rd down. I have tires. I can sell you a new car Monday. I need to sell my car. My car is too expensive. If there's a mistake I made in my early 20s was buying the car that I have now, because I should have bought a cheaper car. I was an idiot and no one taught me anything. And I was 22 and was like, I'm going to buy my first car. Yeah, I should have bought a cheaper car. I need to sell mine and save some money. Please continue not watching the stream when the Ravens are on offense. I'll try my best. It seems that the Ravens score when I'm not looking. Go girls. That's what I'm talking about. More girls in football. Love to see it. I would call that a ball don't lie moment with the extra point. Yeah, that was that was something. And yes, women's sports. Agreed. Bengals are at 1st and 10. And Joe Burrow dropping back to pass, gets the pass off, picks up like 6. And we have another super chat here from Benton20. I am new here. Welcome, Benton20. I hope my speeches have appealed to you. And if you are a Bears fan, then I'm sure they very much appeal to you. And our desire to buy the Bears from the McCaskies and make Chicago a better place, and hence the world a better place. But if you're not a Bears fan, then thank you. Either way, you're still making the world a better place by making mental health matter for people of Chicago and helping me on my tire fund and equipment fund and ability to continue to make content. So appreciate you. Thank you very much, Benton, and welcome to the stream, where we talk about pretty much anything and everything that has nothing to do with football, and we talk about football and watch football. Which, by the way, guys, remind me to talk about Interstellar again. 3rd and 2 coming up for the Bengals. Maybe making some changes at the line of scrimmage. Joe Burrow dropping back. Oh, going deep to Jamar. And that was double coverage. No good. 4th and 2 coming up for the Bengals. But thank you, Benton20. Thank you. Appreciate the super chat, and thank you for being in. I hope you are enjoying the live. Thank you very much. Sounds like Gru. First we get the tires. First we get the tires, then we get the Bears, and then we get the moon. Yes, then we steal the moon. Tonight we steal the moon. Anyone see that TikTok where someone was yelling out of their balcony of a line of crowd that were going into like a club or something, and someone yelled from their apartment and she was like, "Minions, tonight we steal the moon," and everyone in line at the club was like, "Yeah!" It's so funny. It's so good. Appreciate you. 6 billion short. Yeah, we're so close, guys. Each stream we get a little bit closer. What are we going to do tonight, chat? The same thing we do every night, Alexis. Plot to buy the Bears. Exactly. Every stream, we get a little bit closer. Every stream. All good here. I think the Space Ghost is whispering to you. It must have been. It was really weird. It was like a very weird, like, I mean, it's feedback, like what it sounds like when you talk in a microphone and you get the feedback noise, but I only in one ear too, which was weird. So I don't know what that's about. Quick, get the aluminum foil hat. I remember one time I thought it was aliens because I was in my car and apparently my stepmom had like used my car before and was using my Bluetooth, which was fine. And this was when I was like living with her. And I got in my car and I was like backing out of my driveway, and she must have at the exact same time gotten a phone call, but like it was connecting to my Bluetooth. And so but because it wasn't like close enough to actually connect, it sounded like alien speaking, like it was like and it was like freaking me out. And I was like, oh my God, there's aliens. It turned out it was just Bluetooth. And my stepmom was inside like, hello. Whoops. I heard static, probably the Space Rangers listening in. I think so. It's the Space Ghosts, I'm telling you. Why would you want to block the interdimensional communication from Space Ghosts, Chris? We don't want to block it. The aluminum foil brings it in like an antenna, like wing. I wanted to create a space bear custom on Neopets, but they don't have any bears. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. How do they not have any bears? We speak your name. We speak your name. Thanks, new future shareholder in the Space Bears. Yes, you guys like the Packers Stadium. Everyone will be a shareholder. So everyone who contributes, it will be a team of the fans funded by the fans. So everyone will be a shareholder by contributing to the fund to buy the McCaskies outright by the Bears. So you will all be shareholders in this team. For just dollars a day, you can sponsor a bear to one day purchase their favorite franchise. Cue Sarah McLaughlin. Honestly, when I was a kid, I made a commercial. By the way, Lamar Jackson 1st and 10, passing it deep and it connects, and they pick up the first down, a big chunk play. I made my brother. So 5 younger siblings, but my one brother and I are very close, and he always went along with my plans and schemes, and I made him do all sorts of like musicals with me and skits, and we filmed a commercial where it was like in like it was like sepia tone, and it was a Halloween decoration where like the person lifts their head up and back down, and it's like automatic. And I made my brother, I gave him like a whole script he had to read. He was like 8 years old. I gave him like maybe 10. I gave him like a whole script he had to read. And he was like, for only $9.99 a day, you too could be an owner of the headless zombie. And like, honestly, his acting, top tier. Like, it was so good. It's still on video somewhere. So, I've been at this spiel for a while, guys. I'm trained in this stuff, all right? Like, trust me, you're gonna get it every stream. Bought a Lamborghini? No, I just bought a Volkswagen, but I should have been smarter, but I really didn't know. I didn't know. And at the time, I could afford it. I mean, I can still afford it, but like at the time, I didn't really have any other expenses. So I was like, oh, not a big deal. Now, things change when you get to your late 20s. Lamar Jackson scrambles, picks up the first down on 2nd and 1. So yeah, it's a bit different when you get a bit older and you have some more expenses come in your life, and suddenly you're like, maybe I shouldn't have bought the more expensive car when I was 22. But 22-year-old Alexis didn't know. Watch The Asylum, see Alexis for your complimentary straitjacket. God. I gotta start proofreading before I hit send. That's okay. I knew what you meant. Most of the time. So many future shareholders. Yes, that's the point. All the fans are welcome. All the fans are welcome to be shareholders in the company. Everyone is welcome. Oh, Burrow looks unhappy, even though they're up by a score. Well, by 1 point, I should say. The Ravens are creeping into the end zone, 2nd and 7, but they look to be just shy of the red zone. They're going to run it out, and that's going to be tackled for a loss. And 3rd down coming up. I thought for a second maybe that was Khalil Herbert, but it was not. Khalil Herbert's number, what number is he on the, wait, I'm an idiot. Oh my God. Khalil Herbert's on the Bengals. What am I saying? Jeez. Sorry about that, guys. Apparently I lost my mind. Although, is that shocking? Is it really shocking? Another one from Benton20, W Stream. Benton's already a double shareholder in this team. And we don't even know if Benton's a Bears fan. W Stream, appreciate it, Benton, going towards the buying the Bears fund, the Alexis Tire fund, and everything else, creating YouTube content fund. Appreciate you. Appreciate you lots. Thank you for the second $9.99 super chat. Very much appreciate you. And thank you for tuning into live. And I'm glad you're enjoying the stream and dealing with me, because Lord knows my brain goes in 17 different directions at once. So you never know what you're going to get with me on these streams. We could talk about 17 different topics in a stream. And look at that. Every time I look away, the Ravens score. Touchdown Ravens. You're welcome, Rome. Once again, I wasn't looking. The Ravens get on the board. What's new? All right, I won't. 2-point conversion. Should I not look? Should I not look so that they score? I might look. I might be looking. Lamar Jackson's running it in. And he's in. 2-point conversion. And just like that, when things were looking bleak for the Ravens, they are up 28-21. Ravens up on top in this game. And thank you, Benton, for distracting me with the super chat, because that allowed the Ravens to score. Appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for tuning into the stream. Thank you very much. All right, let me catch up on what some of you said here too. I don't TikTok, I MySpace. MySpace isn't even, is MySpace still around? My MySpace account is around somewhere in the interwebs of me in my Avril Lavigne phase and my camo pants and my white shirt of me. I know what the picture is of too. It's me laying down this way, just like with my camo pants. Alexis, and the Bears is this in the arms of the Space Ghost? Are we making a song? Is this the new Bears jingle? What are we going to do today, Brain? Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Take over the Bears. That's a good one. We're finally on commercial break. Another one from Benton. Oh my goodness. Benton's really contributing to the shareholder fund. Very much a Bears fan. Go Bears. This game kind of good low key. It is kind of good. It's a very close game. It's actually one of the more entertaining games we've had. Minus, I think Monday Night Football was pretty good though, going into overtime. That was the best game primetime we've had so far. But this is a pretty even keeled game, neck and neck here. But thank you, Benton, for another super chat. Much appreciated. You're really going to be one of the top shareholders so far in the Bears Stadium Fund. We are on our way. We are even closer to our goal of $6.4 billion. We might even be creeping up on $6.3 billion and getting closer and closer to our goal of buying the Bears from the McCaskies. And every contribution you make is a step closer to bringing happiness again to Bears fans across the globe. And because of you and your contributions, we have a chance to make the world a better place. And Benton, you get a brick. The same way there were bricks at Comiskey Park. You know what? I'll show you what you get. I'll show you. You guys ready for this? Hold on. Get ready. There's going to be a chair. Oh. Okay. You'll get your name on a shiny brick just like this on the Bears Stadium. Just like Comiskey Park, your name will be on a fancy brick on a gold plaque as a shareholder of the Bears when I buy it from the McCaskies. For just $9.99, you too can have your name on a shiny brick. But, Benton, one day your name can be on this brick. Thank you for your contribution. And I need to not drop it. Jeez. This is actually a brick from Comiskey Park from my grandpa. Bam. 1910 to 1991. Dirty brick. Jays, the Bengals just score every time. Every time I look away. Well, guys, all you have to do if you want your team to score is just send in a super chat so I get distracted, and apparently your team will get on the board. That's all we have to do. Damn. Just like that. It's a neck-and-neck game again. After Ravens marched all the way downfield and got the 2-point conversion. God, there's like brick pieces all over me now. And the field goal is good. Just like that, we have a tie game, 28-28. And catch up on what some of you guys are saying here. I love Lamar Jackson. Should have been a Bear. Honestly, same, but like, who knows if he would be Lamar today if he was a Bear with the way we destroy quarterbacks. Rome begs you to look away more. I know, Rome is begging me to just do anything but watch the game. They never score when I watch either. Yeah, what the hell? The Bears definitely don't score when I watch. That's for sure. If Lamar would have stayed Lamar if we drafted him, yes. But I say the same thing with Mahomes. I don't think Mahomes would be Mahomes if he went to the Bears. The 90s, when Pepsi was clear, ketchup was purple, and Kool-Aid was a gel. Ooh, you make me really want some like Kool-Aid now. I could go for some juice. Packers. Ooh, Rome, don't be saying stuff like that. For just a low fee of $10 per drive, Alexis will look away for your favorite team's offensive series. That's gonna be my new spiel. Everyone, for just $10 per drive, your team can score. I had no doubt Ravens was going to win this game. Well, we're neck and neck now. Isaac, do you play fantasy football? I do. I'm on a fantasy football team right now. My team is not doing well because the league I'm in has very, very high defensive points. So it kind of makes it a toss-up on who's going to win that week. But I do play fantasy football. I also in the past have done like Yahoo and ESPN fantasy football leagues and stuff too. But yeah, I do fantasy football. Is there room for a shareholder who can contribute merch ideas and rules instead of actual cash, asking for no one in particular? Yes, there is room for the shareholder to contribute merch ideas and rules. Curious what your rules are. I'm curious on your ideas and, of course, on your merch ideas. I know we have some Space Bears and some Chicago and some Space Ghosts. The sketches are in the works. Trust. But yes, there's always room. We also need an additional $1 billion or $2 billion for the new stadium after buying the team. True. I didn't count that into the budget yet. I was thinking maybe first we hit the goal of the shareholder of, you know, buying the team, and then we'll do another another why am I blanking on the word? Fundraiser for the stadium. That'll be phase 2. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Ravens, by the way. And taking a hot minute here by the refs. Not a yawn. We're already down to 5 minutes in the 4th quarter. Passing the ball off to Henry, who picks up a few yards on that play. And it's going to be 3rd down. Would you rather own the Bears or coach the QBs? Own the Bears, because I don't know if I'm going to be the world's best quarterback coach, but if I'm the owner of the Bears, I can hire the world's best quarterback coach. Think smarter, not harder. Yeah, I missed the big strike because I was looking away. It is shiny. It's actually kind of scraped up, but it is a brick from 1910. So, yeah, he was showboating. Are you a brick collector? No. This brick is it's from Comiskey Park, the old White Sox stadium, which became US Cellular Field, which became, what is it called now? What is it called now? It changed names again. I can't keep track, but it used to be Comiskey Park. And the original White Sox stadium. And they demolished it to build the new stadium when they built US Cellular Field. And yeah, and this was a brick from that stadium from 1910. And it was my grandpa's, and then my grandpa gave it to me before he passed away. So now it is my brick from Comiskey Park. That's a nice brick. Yes, it is a nice brick. It's like one of those things where it's like so funny because you don't want to drop it, and it's like it's just a brick, but at the same time it's like memorabilia, so you have to be careful with it, but it's so easy to accidentally break. 1st and 10 coming up for the Ravens. Hand the ball off. Ooh, breaks a few tackles and just, ooh, we got some butt cheek action from Derrick Henry. Shoot. You know, those pants are tight. That's got to be quite the pull to pull those pants down. We just got a whole butt cheek from Derrick Henry on TV. Replay. He just pulled his whole pants down. Oh God, I know he's trying to go for the tackle, but that was like a whole pants action. He just took it and yanked. 1st down coming up for the Ravens. They run it up the middle and get the first. Oh, that was funny. Well, that was fun. Oh, that got me good. 28 ounce and a brick. Yes. I'm working and listening in. Bengals tied. Yep, it is a tied game. 28-28. 1st and 10 for the Ravens with 2:44 left in the 4th period. So if the Ravens can keep moving downfield and run time off the clock, they could be golden. But the Bengals have also had 2 explosive plays for very quick touchdown drives. So if they continue to do that, then yeah, I don't know. It's risky. So I definitely think you want to keep the ball away from the Bengals as long as you can. We'll see. Oh, good. We don't need to pay for the stadium. We can just hold the city hostage to pay for it. That seems to be the move for teams now. Hey, look, with this owner, no one's being held hostage. It's only by the fans for the fans, by the people for the people. And we will find a way to build that stadium. Even if everyone in the city has to do a lemonade stand, we will make it happen. That's super cool, but if you don't know, there are brick collectors, and I bet this one is worth a bit. Yeah, there are. I'm sure there are brick collectors that maybe would like this, but maybe if I was like desperate for money, but I don't think I would ever sell this. I don't think so. Also, I don't know how much it would actually be worth because it is just a brick. Like it's worth something because it's from Comiskey Park and it's part of like history, but I don't think it's actually worth that much money, to be honest. It's more just memorabilia. And there is a flag on the play. Also, I have a whole beer here that I have not taken a sip of, so we need to do that. Is it wrong to hope for overtime? I'm having fun not thinking of anything but this silliness. No, I don't think that's wrong. And I think there's a chance it does. 2:23 left. The clock is stopped. Ravens are very close to the end zone. They're at the 30-yard line. 1st and 15. They're going to fake the handoff, dump the pass off, and the clock's going to keep running. Probably going to go down to the 2-minute warning now. Oh, wait, no. The clock stopped. Another timeout. This is by the Bengals now. Interesting. Second down. And remember, Tucker missed a kick. That was a closer kick for the Ravens earlier. Joe Burrow's got some crazy helmet hair going on. 2nd and 10 for the Ravens. Lamar dropping back. Gets the pass off and they pick up the first down. The clock is still running and now it will probably go to 2-minute warning. No, it's going to stop. The clock's going to be stopped. 1st and goal. Peekaboo. 1 million lemonade stands, yes. And Chris, everyone says peekaboo, or Chris says peekaboo. And that is in regards to, I believe, Derrick Henry having a little flashing moment. That was funny. Who do you have winning? I don't know. I don't think I ever made a pick, but I guess I would say right now, I mean, this is kind of cheating, but I guess I'm going to go with the Ravens, but you know, there's still a chance if they score here, there's still enough time that the Bengals can maybe make a quick drive downfield. Lamar scrambles and picks up a few, and it's going to be 2nd and goal, and it's now the 2-minute warning. Joe Burrow has just been pacing the sideline, and for some reason the camera has panned to him like 50 times just pacing the sideline. And we are at the 2-minute warning. Yeah, I had a feeling that was regarding the Derrick Henry mooning. That was funny. I had you up on my big screen TV and the security guard from next door shouted cute. Oh, God. You had me on the big screen. I mean, that's always been the dream. But thank you, Mr. Security Guard or Mrs. Security Guard. I'm not sure. Appreciate it. Wait, how could the security guard see your TV? Is it like your house, like apartment TV or like work TV? How did the security guard see? Can they just like peek through your window? I need to know this information now. I need to know how the security guard was able to see your TV. Thank you, security guard. Where will the new Space Bears Stadium located? Lakefront, Arlington Heights, stationary orbit? Both. You know, the goal is to have an expansion team eventually that will be based in Europe, like the Amsterdam Space Bears. And then, you know, eventually they can convert an expansion to space when we're ready for that. And I would love a lakefront, you know, personally. However, I don't know if we're going to get that. So maybe I'll make an artificial lake and I'll build it in Arlington Heights, but I'll build an entire village around the stadium with a fake lake so that we still have a lakefront and we still have a pretty village and everything. And we still have the beautiful stadium. That's the goal. That's the vision. Life is not wrong generally, but don't make me go through overtime. Yeah, I mean, that will be torture for Rome, because this is Rome's team. Life is not. That's fair. That's fair. Ever see Space Jam? Something like that. Space Jam is a good one. But it was German, so he sounded pretty angry saying We can beg Alexis to stay after the game. I suppose I can stay for a little bit after the live. Assuming we don't go into overtime. I mean, you never know. The Bengals could drive the football back down the field if the Ravens score here. If they're able to convert a touchdown, the Bengals will need a touchdown. If they only get a field goal, then they're just down by a field goal. Oh, Lamar had kind of a receiver open, but it was too well covered, was not able to come down with it. That was close. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Coming up for the Ravens. Joyby has 390 passing yards. Well, when you're throwing chunk plays to Jamar Chase, who picks up the rest, and you only have one play drive touchdowns, that can definitely boost your yards for sure. 3rd and goal. Here come the Ravens. Lamar dropping back. He's trying to buy himself some time. Looks like to try to do a dump off pass, and he gets it, and it's a touchdown, Ravens. Look at that, Rome. I was watching the game, and they scored. Touchdown, Ravens. And the Bengals are going to have 1 minute and 49 seconds to get the ball down the field and tie the game. Right now, the Ravens are up. This has been a pretty neck and neck game. I see Lamar explaining what he saw on the field. Okay, here comes the field goal. Tucker, is he going to make it this time? And, ooh, he does. He's like hooking left for some reason on some of these kicks. Don't know what that's about. But now we see if the Bengals can march downfield and make it a tie game. I have it turned towards the window because I was using my bong and didn't like the smoke. Fair enough. Okay, new idea. We can get a Robert, jeez. We can get a robot space bear to keep entertaining chats going 24/7. Yes. We'll make it an AI version of me. So even when I'm sleeping, I'm still going. Yeah, Tucker's been off this season. And I don't even fully follow the Ravens, but I know that he's been off on some kicks this season. Joey B, 149 left to make something happen. Have you not seen any sci-fi movies? That's how they start the takeover? Fair. Are we talking robot bears like Chuck E. Cheese or Freddy's? Oh, God. I think both are equally creepy. All right. Here comes the Cincinnati Bengals with Joe Burrow. First and 10, 1:49 left in the 4th quarter to get some points on the board and tie up this game. Joe Burrow surveying the defense. Dropping back to pass. He's pressured immediately, lets the pass off, and it's too high to be caught. It's going to be 2nd and 10. And they only have 1 timeout left, by the way. Bengals have 1 timeout. Ravens have 2 timeouts left. Ooh. 2nd and 10 coming up here. Let's see. 2, okay. Dropping back, some pressure. Oh, that was almost caught by Jamar Chase. Burrow really tried to rip it out of there as the pocket was collapsing, but Chase was not able to get a firm grip on it. I think it was broken up by the Ravens defender. Ooh, hand in the face. Not really a face mask, though. The hand got up there, but wasn't really a face mask. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Bengals. And if it's going to be a 4th down, they're going to have to go for it. So at the very least, they're going to want to pick up a few yards here to at least make a manageable 4th down. Jamar, ooh. I don't know where Burrow was throwing that to, but there was no one there. It's 4th and 10 for the Bill. But every other team except the Bengals. 4th and 10 for the Bengals. Oh boy, this is it. This is it. Burrows can. Dropping back, pressure's on coming quick. Burrow lets it rip. They get the first down. They get the first down on 4th and 10. Or are they saying they're trying to get it off quick so it can't be challenged? Oh. I think that's a first down, though. It looked like he was over the marker. I think he got it. He stretched his arms out, too. Oh, are they going to give it to him? I mean, when he comes down, the ball is on the line. Oh, this is tough. The ball also kind of hits the ground. Oh, this is big because if this is overturned, it was 4th and 10, so they can't get the ball off. I mean, they can't get the ball back. The thing is, it has to be overwhelmingly obvious that the play did not result in a first down. And I think what they're actually reviewing is if he resumed possession of the football, because it does look like the ball hits the ground. So in order for them to overturn it, they can, but I think they need to have enough proof to say that it's worth being overturned. I don't know if they got it, but here comes the call. The ruling on the field stands. It is a first down. I had a feeling because I think you could argue he didn't maintain possession when it hit the ground, but they didn't have a good enough camera angle to see if he truly didn't have possession of the football when it hit. So even though I think technically it probably wasn't a first down, I don't think they had enough proof to overturn the call. That's a first. It stays. So Joe Burrow and the Bengals continue to move under pressure. Pass broken up. I do feel the Ravens are getting away with a few pass interference. There's been a few plays now where the Ravens secondary has been all over these receivers, and there's not getting the calls. He really just tackled him to the ground on that one. I think the Ravens have gotten away with a few bad, well, not bad, but a few pass interference calls that should have been called. Joe Burrow passing it, and now there's a flag on the field. Is it going to be on the offense or the defense? This Ravens defense is playing tough. Oh, it's going to be on the defense. They finally got called for a pass interference. He yanked down the wide receiver. That's going to be on the Ravens. Grabbed him by the shoulder pad and yanked him down. Oh, they're calling face mask. I didn't think he got his face mask. I thought he got the pad, but either way, it's a pass interference. 15-yard penalty. Oh, I was wrong. It was like half face mask, half shirt, but it was enough to yank him down and pull him to the ground. So that was a penalty on the Ravens, which now means first down for the Bengals. 1:05 left on the clock. Joe Burrow tries to get the pass off, and he does connect with Jamar Chase down the field. Jamar runs out of bounds, but there's a flag on the play. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Ball over the line before knee. Yeah, I think they weren't so much reviewing if it was a first as much as they were because the ball kind of touched the ground. If he maintained possession, but he did. Oh, they're going to call roughing the passer. Another flag to the Ravens. I mean, Joe Burrow got rocked on that hit after passing it to Jamar Chase. First and 10, 59 seconds left. Guys, this game might go into overtime. You guys wanted me to stay on the line for longer. Well, you might get your wish. 59 seconds left. First and 10. Let's see. Joe Burrow gets the snap, dropping back, has some time, gets the pass off, shooting for the end zone. Not even close. A little handsy there by the Ravens again on the secondary, but it wasn't catchable. Free timeout. Yep. It's like the Chiefs tackle who constantly jumps and isn't called. True. They need a ref and soundproof booth without the game and only show them the play, so reviewing the play doesn't have to overturn the call on the field. Fair. Refs are in it now. Love the play-by-play. I appreciate that. Second and 10 coming up. Joe Burrow does a check at the line. Ooh, that looked like there should be a flag for offsides. Joe Burrow gets the pass off and connects. There is a flag on the play. I think it should be against the Ravens. However, I don't know if they're going to call that the Bengals jumped first. But I saw a Ravens player dancing all over the field right there. Let's see. Who's it on? Offside defense. It was what I saw. Another penalty for the Ravens on this drive, and it is now going to be a first and goal for the Bengals. And that's what I saw. He jumped big time. He honestly made it worse for himself because he did a little dance after, like he was saying it wasn't me, but he was the only one moving. So made it too obvious. But second and 5, or I'm sorry, I said it was going to be first and goal. It's not. It's second and 5. Joe Burrow dropping back, escaping the pocket, collapsing, pumps it, gets it off to the running back who, bounces off a tackle and picks up a few extra yards. It's going to be third and 2? Oh, getting close. Rome is not going to like me. Rome is not commenting in the chat right now. Rome is really focused on this game, and you know Rome is like pacing the living room or something right now. Do you go for 2? I don't think so. I think you tie it. Go for the field goal. Put it in overtime. All right, third and 3. Joe Burrow gets the drop. Jamar Chase with the touchdown. Athletic catch by Jamar Chase. They're going for 2. I stand corrected. They're going for the win. Oh God, I wouldn't. I would go for the field goal and tie it up. Because you don't get the 2-point conversion, you lose. Joe Burrow just tossed it in the end zone, and Jamar Chase came down with an athletic grab for it. 2-point try, 38 seconds. Switching up the play. Oh God, I don't know if I like this look. I don't know. Check. At the line again. Oh, they're going to try to get him to jump. They're going to kick the field goal. Okay. I like that. I like that. Timeout. Try to get the Ravens to jump and commit a penalty so they could be get some yards there, but they do not get it, and it is going to be the field goal unit that's going to come out for the Bengals. Joe Burrow is a good quarterback, if you didn't know. Threw it over 2 Ravens defenders, put it where only Jamar Chase could get it. Helps when you have Jamar Chase on the field. Oh, I lied. I thought the field goal unit's coming out. They're not. What are the Bengals doing? I thought they were just trying to get them to commit a penalty, but they're not. They're coming out again for the 2-point conversion. Oh God, oh God. Joe Burrow, it's no good. Joe Burrow's hurting. The Ravens are going to win the game. I'm telling you, they shouldn't have gone for the 2-point conversion. Should have gone for the field goal. Bring it to overtime. Bengals are asking for a flag. Joe Burrow's back up and walking. He was grabbing his thigh at the end of the play, but Bengals were calling for a flag. I don't know on what. And I guess that kind of could have been PI. The Ravens have definitely been a bit getting away with some holding on some wide receivers throughout the game, but Bengals do not convert, and it is a Ravens win. 38 seconds left on the clock. See, I always think that decision is hard because, like, I get going for the 2-point conversion because you just win the game and get it over with. But it's such a high risk play. Whereas if you go for the field goal, you go into OT and you have time to score. By failing the 2-point conversion, you're screwed. And I also didn't really understand the whole going to the line, doing the whole trickery just to, again, go for the 2-point conversion. Now, the Ravens call a timeout. Yeah. I don't know. Not a fan. Not a fan. Plus, the game's more fun when you have some OT. Bengals are going to try to do the onside kick. We'll see. They have no timeouts, even if they get the ball here. And they don't. Ravens recover the ball, and they'll have to do like one kneel, and it's game over. And the Bengals, from my understanding, they're 4-5 right now. So to make the playoffs, they pretty much needed to win just about every game left on their schedule in their division to make the playoffs. So it's kind of rough. Which once again, I feel like emphasizes my point of why go for the 2-point conversion and not go for overtime where you have a better chance. Like, yeah, if it works, everyone's like, awesome, 2-point conversion, you win the game. But when it doesn't work, well, now you just coughed up your chance to win. And it's official. Clock is running out, and the Ravens win the game. 35-34. Yeah, it was a good game. Joe Burrow's walking around with a weird face. That was close. I'm going to need something a little stronger for Sunday. Yeah, me too, probably. And it denied me overtime. I agree. How lame. Never chance the points. I just think you get the field goal, you at least are tied going to overtime. The 2-point is risky. Taylor was smelling blood on our defense there. Yep. Bengals failed to recover. Yep. They did not recover the onside kick. GG. Probably have to flashback to week 5. That was so dumb to not kick the extra point. It's not the Chiefs. Yeah, and this comment, probably shouldn't have gone for 2 when you were struggling to even score. That was my point. Like they got a few penalties on that drive that kept their drive alive. So like they were lucky to even get to the end zone. So why would you go for 2 there? And on top of that, why go for 2? Do like 7 different checks at the line of scrimmage, then call a timeout, and then go for 2 again. Like, I thought they were just going to go for the field goal then after doing the whole trickery. But then they go for 2 again. Like, I feel like that was stupid. You should have just gone for the field goal after doing the trickery and they weren't taking the bait. Like, why do that? What's the point? I get maybe trying to see what the defense is going to adjust to, but clearly that didn't work because it didn't convert anything. So I don't know. The refs screwed the Bengals. The refs, like, from a outside perspective, all the penalties against the Ravens on that drive were valid. And honestly, the Ravens got away with quite a few pass interference calls throughout the game. So they were definitely playing pretty handsy football in the secondary. But, you know, they come away with the win. They still played a good game. And Rome, I was waiting for you. I had a feeling. I knew you were probably pacing around your TV right then, waiting for the score, or well, waiting for the game to wrap up. That was a tight game. We even got some butt cheek action. That was a fun one. I gotta say that was this week was good primetime football. We had the Chiefs game, which was good, the Bengals game, which was good. Those were some good primetime games we got to have this week. Bengals don't have the best coach. No, he makes some questionable decisions, for sure. And he's made a few of them throughout the years. Are we still cool, Ron? I'm glad Christian McCaffrey is coming back. Yeah, that'll help the 49ers for sure. Assuming, you know, nothing gets re-aggravated, but I think Christian McCaffrey coming back will be huge for the 49ers for sure. Congrats to the Ravens. Congrats to Roman Curtis. Yes, congrats to Roman Curtis on your win. Glad the Ravens could get it done for you. That was a fun one. I wish every primetime game was like that. We actually got some action in this game. Oh, we get a commercial with Chris Evans. I like Chris Evans. And I like his wife. That was a weird way of me saying that. That was a weird way of me saying that. I will show you guys who his wife is if you don't know. Hold on. His wife is one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen in my entire life. Let me see. What's a good picture? I don't want a picture of them together. Google keeps giving me pictures of them together. That's not what I want. I want just her. Why is it doing this to me? Give me pictures of just her, please. Guys, I'm trying to find a picture for you, and it's being rude. I I need like a good one. Patience, everybody. I'm trying to find. Oh, I hate when Google Images like won't load a picture. Come on, give me a good picture. Geez, why is this so hard? It's like every picture I grab, either I can't save it as an image or it is blurry. Nope, that's a web file. Why does it do that? Stupid internet. Evans has such great game. He has a team now. Wait, isn't she the warrior nun? Yes, and I'm trying to find the freaking picture. Thanks, Pete the Cowgirls. Well, that'll be easy with Prescott out. That's what she said. Hold on, I'm trying to get the picture for you guys. I know no one like cares about this, but I care about this. Okay. Seriously, every picture I click on is freaking blurry. Why won't it generate? Just give me a damn picture. Okay, come on. I'm trying to get a picture for you guys. Okay, I found one that let me download it. Okay. I found one that was loading properly. Okay, let me see first. Okay. Okay, let me upload it for you guys. Here's one. That's his wife, Alba Baptista. Gorgeous. And also, I mean, I don't know her personally, but from what I know of her, is a very, very kind soul, which obviously makes her even better. But she is stunning. 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 That's his wife. Were you able to get it? I'll show you again. Stunning! You can't tell me she's not. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is Chris Evans' wife, Alba Baptista. Well, Baptista. Stunning, stunning. Chris Evans' wife. I'll hold on. Oh, come on. Another web file. There we go. It's Chris Evans' wife. She's my age. So I could be married to Chris Evans, but I'm not. I could be married to Alba Baptista, but I'm not. I'm here. But you know what? I'm here with you guys. That's what matters. Looks uncomfortable. Yeah, I can't imagine posing in a tree is all that comfy. Also, that footage looks like it's from the 70s show Dreamy of Places. Guys, the internet wasn't letting me download any good pictures. It was like everything was like pixelized, and I don't know why. It was really weird. She's okay. Excuse me, Gigi. That's crazy. I think she's stunning. I think she's stunning. Still have the triple plan to buy the Bears, so there's hope. That's true. Part of my alternate plan, if we can't get the funds, was to see if Chris and Elba wanted to let me be part of their marriage, and then by default, I can make some connections in the industry, make some more money. I'd get famous from being with like Chris Evans and Elba, and then bam, I have enough money to buy the Bears. Problem solved. But I feel it's more realistic to probably be able to just fundraise enough money to buy the Bears. So thank you for everyone's contributions to help us buy the Bears, because that's what matters. Who do you like, Gigi? Oh boy. Now we're getting the celebrity crushes. Now, Alexis, you're stunning too. Well, appreciate that, but I think Elba takes the cake over me any day. However, thank you. That is when you say Alexis is even prettier, not just she is okay. No, she is. I appreciate the compliment, but genuinely, Alba takes the cake over me in any day, anytime. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I was looking for a different word than ashamed, but we still need to talk about theater stuff on a boring stream soon. Oh, we do need to talk about theater stuff on a boring stream soon. When we have a boring game, we said we would talk about theater stuff. So if anyone enjoys theater, and we can throw in TV and stuff into that too. After seeing the game stats, Joe Burrow was hit 13 times, so he probably thought about the game going into overtime and said, never more. True. I mean, he was banged up. That one of those the one that got the roughing the passer flag, I mean, he was knocked hard on that hit. Do we need to start a new laptop fund? No, the laptop is okay. It's like the browser, like they changed stuff with now photos being like web files, and sometimes the web files don't fully load. It's kind of stupid. See, Chris understands how to do this. Boring game. None of your streams are boring. Appreciate that, Chris. I like Chrome. Great minds think alike. Space Bear is glaring at me now. It does seem that he's slowly moved a little bit more, hasn't it? He's up to something. Oprah? Interesting. Now I want a burger. A burger does sound good. You know who's someone else I think is gorgeous is, I'll show you guys. Some of you, I don't know how you could disagree with me, but some of you might disagree with me, but we'll do this. This one let me save. This is the first one to let me save. Okay. Is drum roll, please. Brittany Snow. Brittany Snow is stunning, and she also saw my Instagram story. So, me and her are basically best friends now. She looked at my Instagram story, and so we're besties. And she has like piercing. This picture really doesn't even do it justice. Her eyes, like I have blue eyes, but mine aren't like piercingly blue. She has like piercingly blue eyes, which is like so pretty. I don't have that. I'm jealous of her eyes for sure. Space Bear wants you to throw themselves. Wait. I just said where did I get the word throw yourself from? Like, how did that just come to my mind? Space Bear wants you to themselves, Alexis. Yes, Space Bear, it's okay. It's okay. We're all here. We're all here. Damn, that shower scene with Anna Kendrick. It was so good. It's so funny how they said when they filmed that scene, if anyone hasn't seen Pitch Perfect, when they filmed that scene, they were like, this is the most like uncomfortable like weird scene because they were like, no way, like everyone's going to think this is such a weird scene because filming it was very like weird and the dialogue was very like, dude, get out of the shower type thing. And then they were like, and then we watched it and we were like, wait, why is this like kind of sexy? Like this wasn't supposed to be that, but it turned out like totally different in post production than what it felt like filming it. And I'm like, yes, it did. Watch Pitch Perfect. Those movies. Only celebrity crush I've ever had in my life is Anna Kendrick. You know what's weird is I heard another guy yesterday tell me that Anna Kendrick was his celebrity crush. And I mean, she's pretty, but I think a lot of it is her personality. Like, she's a hilarious person and she's very like blunt and, just like un unafraid to be herself. So I think it's a very appealing like personality trait too that just kind of goes with her looks. Pitch Perfect is so good. Which, by the way, guys, I'll give you a warning now. When football season is over and we don't have live games to watch, like we'll still talk about football, but just know the chances of us talking about random topics like movies and films and sports and whatever else, very, very high. So there's a very good chance that we will be having very many streams that have nothing, that are meant to be about football, that we end up delving into some random topics. Because what else are you supposed to do in the middle of like May when no football is going on? So I think we'll have some interesting live streams in the future. So just be prepared for that. But I'll still be here. I'll still be doing lives then, but we're not there yet. Just football season still underway. They thought it was the least sexy shower scene ever be filmed, then it turned out to be. Yeah, honestly. Which I get because when you film those types of scenes, I haven't had to film many, but when you film anything like that, it's never on set the way it looks on screen. On set, it's totally different, but it's post production is crazy, and cinematography is crazy, and directors are crazy because they know what shots they're getting. So in the moment, you're doing it like this is not sexy at all, and then post production puts the shots together, and you're like, okay, that turned out pretty good. Personality and humor, yeah, she's hysterical. She's from the East Coast, I think, too, right? She like, I mean, a lot of them live in Hollywood, like they have houses in Hollywood, but I'm pretty sure she like still frequently like travels the East Coast, like goes to the East Coast because I think that's where she's from. Kate, that's a good one. Do you guys want to know a celebrity I get told I look like? Which right now is not a good comparison because my hair is straight, but most of you have seen me with my natural hair. I get compared to one actor specifically a lot, and I can honestly kind of see the resemblance. Not a traditional celebrity, but wait, I need to search the name because let me see if I know. Hold on. No. Oh, is this a rock climber? That's fair. That's fair. I'm looking at the pictures now. That's a fair one. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. That's a good pick. Big Bird from Sesame Street. Oh, God. Alexa's tired mind trying to turn the stream into Alexis Jade live after dark. Honestly, maybe I should start having live streams. Maybe that's an idea. There you go. Maybe I'll copy what you say and turn it into live streams when football season is over. We'll have live streams about the Bears, and then we'll have Alexis Jade live after dark, where we talk football, but also just ramble into a bunch of other topics. Probably mostly stuff like this. That will be Alexis Jade live after dark. That could be fun. I'd be down for that if you guys are. My first celebrity crush was Sandra Bullock. That's a good choice. That's a good one. I can't believe you said Big Bird. Sabrina Carpenter, fair, fair. Remember, what's a hair? I thought there was a spider. It scared me. Remember, she should never introduce you to our birds. Oh, Topanga from Boy Meets World. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good choice. Yeah, Portland, Maine. Okay, I had a feeling she was East Coast. I have her book. I really like her book. I probably will read that soon. I don't love reading, if I'm being honest, but I do like reading biographies or autobiographies or whatever. And I have Anna Kendrick's book. Brit Spears. Oh, yeah. But I grew up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I see. I looked up her pictures and I can see it. That's fair. I can see why. Wait, I'll show the chat. Hold on. This is your crush right here. Hold on. Oops. Wait. Okay, here it is. There we go. I get it. I wish I had muscles like that. My first crush was Britney Spears. I had a little karaoke machine as a kid that literally could only play Britney Spears songs. It was super fun. Super fun. And then my sister got it because, like a hand-me-down toy. And I remember one day I was walking downstairs making coffee, and all of a sudden I hear Hit Me Baby One More Time, and I'm like, who's listening to Britney? And I walk up the stairs and I see my sister who doesn't know the songs, and she's just pressing all the songs. And I'm like, do you know those songs? And she's like, no. And she's just pressing them. I'm like, oh God, I'm old. Yes to After Dark. Okay, we'll make it a segment. I demand to know how my hair is still wet 4 hours later. Someone explain the physics of this to me. My hair, after showering, it will stay that. The main front and back and stuff that you can see on the outside will get dry, but in the back of my hair will stay wet for a long time when I let it air dry. And it doesn't look like I have very thick hair when I straighten it, but my hair is if I brushed out my wavy hair after showering, it would be it's a mess. Alexis Jade After Dark sounds like something we need to pay for. Well, it could be a YouTube member program, but we'll see. I also think it would be fun to just make it available to live viewers, any viewers. It also sounds kind of like an OnlyFans thing, but it is not. Here is a real tricky one. Orlando Bloom or Will Turner? Hold on. I need to look at pictures to compare. I know who they are, but I need to compare. Because, okay. You said specifically from... for me, it's got to be Will Turner. Will Turner from that selection. Remember trying to run with a CD player? Yes. Will Turner, I don't think he's blonde. No. Also, guys, I forgot to tell you, I brought it up way earlier in the stream, and then I forgot about it because the game was actually good today. Guys, Interstellar is coming to theaters again for its 10-year anniversary. If you haven't seen Interstellar, this is what first initiated all the alternate dimension talk and everything on these streams. Watch Interstellar go to the movies and experience it like when it first came out, I need to find friends. And I have friends, but you know, I need to invite my friends and I need to go to the movies and make them. The thing is, I don't really have friends that I think would enjoy this type of movie, but I might see if I could force them to come anyways because I need to go see this in theaters again since it's coming out for its 10-year reunion because it is such a good movie and being able to see it in theaters again with like the surround sound and everything, oh, that's going to be so good. I knew it helped me to me due to Space Ghost. Oh, I feel like I got to sneeze all of a sudden. I've always been Will Turner all the way, but I had friends in school who loved him as Legolas. That's fair. VCD players option never worked, or anti-skipped never worked. Yeah, that's true. Can you guys lucid dream? I don't think so. I don't think I ever have lucid dreamed, but I can make my mind run wild. That's for sure. If you guys can't tell already, I can really get into fantasy mode in my head. That's for sure. Yeah, it's free. I have it on DVD too. Yeah, so I guess if you don't want to go to the movies, you can watch it free on YouTube. So go do that. But I highly recommend seeing it in. There's like something on my nose or something I'm seeing out of the corner of my eye. But in seeing it in movies would be really, really good. Like you would get the full experience. I want to go watch it again in movies. Possible to use while moving. It was. I remember when I got my first MP3 player. That was a fun time. I had all my mom's music because she um, didn't want me to use LimeWire to download the legal music when she found out I was doing it. And so she downloaded all her songs onto from her MP3, like onto the computer, and then downloaded them to my MP3. So all I had to listen to, which is probably why I like so many ranges of music nowadays, is also because, well, I was also like partially raised by my grandparents. So like I listened to all the oldies with my grandma and grandpa. And then I had like Boys to Men, Michael Jackson, Styx, like all those types of music on my MP3 player. So I'm like 13 years old listening to like Come Sail Away, which I still love that song, but definitely I think widened my taste in music. Not to age the chat, but everyone is here old enough to remember CDs. I mean, I am for sure, unfortunately. OMG, LimeWire and Napster. Yeah, LimeWire was a big one for me. But we didn't have high-speed internet until I was like, because I also was from like Hicktown, USA. So we didn't have high-speed internet until I was in, I want to say it was like beginning of high school or end of middle school, junior high, but I can't remember for sure. But I vividly remember having dial-up and like being um, on the computer and then my mom getting a phone call and then who is using the computer? Because then you can't do both at the same time. Good times. And I was like, I was doing my studying. I wasn't. I was trying to download music on LimeWire, but we had to lie and say we were trying to study. Cough, cough. I had cassettes. Oh, Chris. I was born with cassettes. I couldn't say I actually listened to them when I got older, though. Where's everyone from here in chat? Well, you guys know where I'm from. I'm from Wisconsin. Where's everyone else from? Well, technically, I'm not originally from Wisconsin, but that's where I live now. There is something like on my peripheral or something that I'm seeing. I don't know. Tapes and floppy disks. Oh, Rome. You were in the floppy disk era? I do not remember the floppy disk era. I can tell you that. That was before my time. Everyone from Illinois here? No, I know Rome is for sure not from Illinois. Um, who else is not? I know there's quite a few people. Actually, there's quite a few people here not from Illinois. I think right now, most of the people in the chat currently are from different areas. But then wake up and I feel like I didn't get good sleep. When you lucid dream, I don't know how to do that. From Illinois, but been in Kentucky for 14 years now. Oh boy, Kentucky. LimeWire became FrostWire. Oh, it did. Good old North Carolina. Currently in South Carolina. 2 of you are in North Carolina. Look at that. You can have a meetup. Oh, North Carolina meetup. I'm glad the chat isn't all super young. YouTube is filled with babies who somehow have accounts channels. I did a TikTok live the other day because I haven't gone live in a while and I wanted to keep my thing. And I was like, I'll do a live where I can like invite people to join to talk. And that was a mistake. I had so many people that joined the live that were 100% like, okay, maybe like 2 of them were probably someone in their early 20s that was just straight up dicks. And then the rest were like kids hopping on the live. And I was like, okay. And I even made the setting like 18 plus, but they were still somehow able to like join. And I would have to kick them right away because I'm like, you're not 18. And then I had people hopping on and they were saying like, they got my live restricted because they would hop on and say slurs and like homophobic slurs and slurs about women, I guess is the only way I can phrase that, as soon as they would hop on. And of course, I would say, like, you know, keep it PG, keep it respectful, or you're going to get booted. And they'd hop on. And the second they start talking, it was like, and I was like, okay, I won't be doing one where I let people talk again for a while because clearly that is not safe. But there was definitely a lot of kids trying to troll and thinking they were funny being like that. And I was like, okay, TikTok definitely doesn't have a good realm on the like honing it in and restrictions. LA, I love LA. I'm old enough to have played Jordan versus Bird on Commodore 64. Oh my, I never played that, but I know what it is. I caught the back end of floppy disk era. I definitely did not. I caught the back end of cassette era, but I was like young. So, you know, I don't know how much you can say I did for sure. I don't know if Benton is still in the chat. I'm curious where Benton's from because we know Benton's a Bears fan, but yes, Rome is Germany. We also have Scottish Bear who's in the chat sometimes, who is from obviously Scotland. Game of Oregon Trail. Wasn't a thing here in Germany, but played it once. Died of dysentery. I read that US military had its nuclear weapons relay on computers using floppy disks until a few years ago. That's crazy. That's almost seems irresponsible, but I guess what do I know? My brother went to USC, the South Carolina one. Oh, not California. Born in Salt Lake City, Utah, raised in Alaska. Dang. What's that like? Living in Alaska for considering for the most part it's pretty remote. How did you end up moving to Alaska from Utah? That's crazy. Alaska is definitely not a common one. I'm originally from LA, but now in the great state of Michigan. I have a fair number of places, though. Yeah, I've got a fair number of places too. Illinois, Wisconsin, New York. I guess it's not that many. But I have hopped around a bit. You know, I don't know if I would say great state of Michigan, but you know, I do enjoy Michigan, the state. I used to go to Michigan a lot. My grandpa, who passed away, not the one who gave me the Comiskey Brick Park, but a different one. he was from the UP and was a very much, UP guy. Retired cop, not super educated. Oh, hater, yeah, that tree over there, yeah, you betcha. That was him. The government's spying on us on our boat. That type of guy. He was an interesting fellow. That's not really skibidi. What? Or a wrist? Oh. I see you're trying to use the slang. Oh God. Georgia. I want to leave LA. Why? I want to go to LA. I don't know if I want to live in LA, but I want to go to LA. I have some friends that live in LA now. What is this language you speak? I don't know if anyone figures out. I'd love to know. I haven't been able to talk to my kids in a year. It's the hip language nowadays. I get it. Can't say I can speak it either. My siblings call me a boomer. Excite Bike 64 is my favorite N64 game. Hot take, N64 is the best controllers. That's true. I do. N64 I've only played on like 2 times, but I don't necessarily disagree. One of my early jobs was at a courthouse. We were putting marriage licenses onto microfilm that only one person knew how to use. That's crazy. I had a job where, I mean, I was working at the bank, and we had a typewriter only because there was one person who was older woman, and she liked using the typewriter and to make like letterheads on and stuff. And I had to use it one time to make something for an envelope, for like a formal envelope. And she had to teach me how to use a typewriter. And now I know how to use a typewriter. But that's the only thing I've had. That microfilm though, that's crazy. That is crazy. God. Okay, well, thank you, Riley, for educating us. But good to know. When you said he was from the UP, you didn't need to say anything else, sadly. Yeah, I felt that was pretty, maybe anyone who's not familiar with people from the UP, but yeah. He lived in the UP for a long time, so I'm sure you can imagine that type of personality. Yeah. Yeah, not much else to say about him, but interesting guy. I'm only half kidding. That's the messed up part. I believe you. I mean, my siblings are, I mean, I don't have kids, but my siblings are much younger than me, and love them dearly, but they're definitely, it's probably easier for them to connect to each other because they're closer in age and they understand each other's um, lingo and their little memes and stuff that they do. And then I'm like, what does that mean? They're like, AJ, you're such a boomer. And I'm like, okay, pipe down. So I get it, but UP is Upper Peninsula of Michigan. So it's like the little handle on Michigan that's up at the top that's like doesn't look like it's connected, part of the glove. It's like northern up bit chunk of land of Michigan, and it's very I don't want to be stereotypical, but I feel like I can be because I had a family member from there. It's like like uneducated most of the time, very rural land. Like my grandpa lived on acres and acres and acres and acres of land, hunting, fishing, that type of lifestyle. It's a very rural life, so take with that what you will. The education levels, the awareness that comes from living in those areas. I'm sure you can probably imagine. So that was kind of my grandpa. He'd come up there and he had this big white, the entire time I knew him, he had his white athletic headband he'd wear around his head like Walter Payton every time, and he had this white spiky hair, and he just had this headband all day every day, and he'd walk out and be like, yeah, the government out there, they're spying on us all the time. You better get inside, or when we're gonna go on the boat today, don't be wearing anything crazy because they're always watching us. I'm like, okay, grandpa. Then he'd say some other things that I cannot repeat on live that was definitely not okay to say. So, RIP. Yeah, the part of Michigan not to connected, but looks like it should be part of Wisconsin. You can like drive right up from where I live, and it's like not that long of a drive. It is very beautiful. Like I enjoyed going up there because of being able to like go four-wheeling and stuff, like throughout the woods and stuff. That was my favorite part, but yeah. All fax, no printer would just be a telephone now. Yes, honestly. I remember saying that. All fax, no printer. I bet my siblings don't even know how to use a fax machine, if I'm being honest. It's Canada. It's pretty much Canada. Yeah, I guess. Kinda. I go to the UP a lot. I've crossed the border to go to a restaurant we like, so you know how close they are. Yeah, it's up there. It's up there for sure. But it's interesting folk up there. Granted, the only folk I know up there are from my grandpa and like his like neighbors and friends up there, but like that's where I get my impression from because he lived in the UP for decades. So, you know, I think he embodies a lot of the type of people that are from there, probably. I've been to Cedar Point in the so-called UP. Cedar Point. Where is that in relation to? I have nice formal friends born and raised in the UP. Yeah, I guess it depends on who you I said formal, I meant to say normal friends born and raised in the UP. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm kind of giving some stereotypes from what I know, which is not all of them, but it's yeah, it's a rural area, so you know you get a mixed bag there from the type of people you run into. Um, yeah, my grandpa was kind of a nomad. I went to camp up in the UP all the time on the dirt sand. Yeah, we went I mean, I don't like hunting at all. So I would go up just so I could ride four-wheelers and snowmobiles. Mackinac Island is a great place. Been there a few times since I'm on the lake. Michigan at the Indiana-Michigan border. Oh yeah, that's cool. Did we officially start Alexis After Dark? Yeah, unintentionally, this is Alexis After Dark. But I do think I've been thinking in advance for the season when football is over. Obviously, we still have to talk football, but I've been thinking of some stuff to do that can be fun for live streams since we don't have live games to watch. So, so I think it could be fun to do stuff like that. So I'm down. Plus, if you guys have any other ideas or things you would like to see, let me know because I'm open to ideas and I'm open to different lives and things like that as well. Still have some videos I'm working on for the channel, but like when it comes to live streams and stuff, especially in the off season, if you have ideas or things you want to do or see or talk about, let me know. And anyone who's watching this post live, if you've made it this far, let me know in the comments. What did I say? Did I say it wrong? I don't know what I just said. I need to write down everyone that's on here right now, founding members of Alexis After Dark. Yes, well, luckily, the stream will stay on YouTube and the live chat will stay on YouTube. So we'll always have it for reference to know the founders of Alexis After Dark. They will always exist. Unless you mean the fort, then of course the name and pronunciation changes. Rome and for free season tickets to Bears game. Yes. I mean, if I own the Bears, I'll do what I can to try to get Rome some passes to the Bears and some other people, you know, who are not Bears fans in here. I'll do what I can, guys, to get everyone, you know, I'll call up the GMs of the other teams, you know, and be like, look, I just got a favor. Like, how much you want? You know, I got it covered. Live games with the chat. Live games as in like video games, or do you mean like different sports games, or what type of games? Hello, future historians of the Great Alexis After Dark channel. Yes. Hello from the past. Congrats, everyone. Being part of history. You're going to revisit that site of twitching? Yes, I do. Technically, this goes live on Twitch as well right now. I do want to get back into streaming on Twitch. The only thing is I stream from my PlayStation, and I got to figure out, I guess it could work with this setup actually, now that I'm looking at it. I had moved everything, but you know, I actually probably could keep the setup I have here and put the camera there or the monitor, or no, put the camera here with a tripod and then have my game here. That could work. We might be able to do it. We might be able to do it. I was having some issues last year for some reason. My PlayStation was giving me connection errors when I was trying to go live. And so I was like, maybe it's because it's not close enough, but it started working again. So knock on wood, as long as that keeps working normally, we should be able to do Twitch stuff again. What time is it in Germany, dog? Trivia, maybe? That could be fun. I think it could be fun to do some pop culture stuff, like some yeah, some like pop culture live streams or something. That could be fun. I'm trying to think. Because I also have a second channel that I'm thinking of like rebooting to have more of pop culture type stuff on there. I won't give it away yet, but I have a series that I really, really, really want to do that has absolutely nothing to do with sports and more to do with my like film acting, all that background. But it doesn't like fit this channel, so a lot of the subscribers and stuff like wouldn't like that content. So I think it's going to go on my second channel, but so I need to get that second channel kind of restarted to be able to do that. But I have a really, really fun, I think, series I want to do on there. But I gotta get that second channel like up and going again. But trivia could be fun. I have to look into some of those games and stuff and see what, like, also see what programs I can do to like make trivia things, you know? Or like if there's other trivia games on there to do, that could be fun. Time is a flat circle, or maybe your illusion. I think I need some mushrooms for the future research, or for further research. Yes. Rome is 6:30. You are crazy right now. I mean, it's almost midnight here, and I'm about to fall asleep. What do you mean? What do you mean 6:30? How are you going to function? I'm on the said Twitch. Yes, I need to start. I need to figure out how to be able to stream because like when I go live on here, I can go live on multiple platforms. I need to figure out how to go live from my PlayStation and be able to then also go live on these, because right now I go live through StreamYard, but on my PlayStation I can't go live through StreamYard, so I would only be able to be live on Twitch, which is fine. It just wouldn't be able to, people wouldn't be able to tune in from YouTube or from Twitter. They would have to be on Twitch to watch, because otherwise I would need OBS, but I don't have a I don't have the other equipment you need for OBS Studio, and I'm not going to get that yet because one, money, two,
I might be moving, in which case I need to wait until I move to have that. So we'll see. I pre-slept. Jackbox is fun? The Jackbox Survey Scramble. Based in Chicago. Add to cart. You can play it on, Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, Apple, Amazon, Epic Games. Okay. I'll favorite this. I'll figure out how I can make that so I can do it on both, or on multiple platforms. It's my normal rhythm. I feel that. I've been staying up way too late the past few nights. The other night I was up until 4 a.m. and I keep telling myself I need to go to bed earlier, but for some reason nighttime is just where I'm able to get most of my stuff done. And then I regret it in the morning because I've been wanting to work out and like wake up earlier and get stuff done in the morning. But I'm up till 4 in the morning and that's just not going to work. So I need to figure that out. I enjoy Jackbox with friends so I can speak to some fun ones. Yeah, it seems fun when I'm looking at it. I just need to figure out how I would be able to like stream it. I have to like look at how I could, like what platforms and stuff and how I could stream it. Can you like download it on a computer and then play it, like share my screen and play it that way? Because on StreamYard I can at least I thought I could. Yeah, I can present and I can share my computer screen. So like if I could do it that way, that could work potentially. On American time? Yeah, you are, Rome. Rome is a raven and a vampire? Who are we to discriminate? True. Watch really bad movies and critique them. That could be fun. That could be fun. You need to stream on OBS and you need to capture cards on stream on Twitch from your PC. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't have the I have OBS on this computer, and I don't have the I think I have the capture card though, but I need the what's it called? What's it called? The thing, the box to connect my PlayStation to, because I have an older PlayStation that I have to buy so that I can stream it through OBS. My dad is dating a lady originally from Germany, and her name is Anne or Annie, but she swears it's pronounced Anna. Well, 'tis possible. I mean, technically, in French, my name isn't Alexis, it's Alexis, which I think sounds pretty nice. I definitely like to bite necks. Rome. Touche. I would. That was a good one, Rome. I like that. That was a good one. I do not do the survey scramble one. I can go through my list to see which ones would work. Okay, I would, yes, let me know if you're more experienced, or I'll have to like play around with it and see and test them out. Serum, I had a feeling I'm good at spotting fellow Nightwalkers. I've been able to cast from my computer on Discord and play Jackbox that way with online with friends. See, I'm wondering if I would be able to do that. Like, I think I'll have to play around with it, with the game and with StreamYard and OBS and see what I can do, because I might be able to figure it out on my laptop, but I have to play with settings and stuff. The only way I know how to pronounce Annie is German. German is Anna, Anna, right? Is what you're saying? I think. I think. Well, everyone's name is different, you know, depending on where you're from and everything else, but you never know. But I think I've learned some Dutch names can be very hard to pronounce. Why are we biting on After Dark? No one knows. After Dark goes wild places, apparently. No, but it's hard to type what it sounds like. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'll look into some After Dark. I'm thinking of starting the YouTube memberships. I was looking into them, but I want to figure out, I want to pay someone on Etsy to make those little like emoji stickers. So when people do super chats and stuff, it has like the stickers. And then something about being a member, you get like a sticker pack or something to send in chats, and I don't know, but then you can also have like member only videos and stuff, and also like access to merch quicker and stuff. So I was waiting till I maybe grew, like the channel grew a bit, but I guess depending on the type of stuff, I think the member could be cool. So maybe in the future, look out for that. But I don't think After Dark will have to be a member only thing. I think it could be fun to do. How would you pronounce Annie if you knew it was a Dutch woman? Probably just like Anna. Probably Anna. Because at the E at the end, I don't think it would be like English, like Annie. I think it would be like Anna. That would be my guess. I think. Yeah, that's how she says it's pronounced, but in a different name in America. Do you not get the vamp? Did you not get the vamp initiation, Chris? We send a representative to correct this. I think you two are enough. No door visitation needed. Oh, but Chris, you don't want the personal rep. I say whoever is here right now for Alexis After Dark should be your moderators. Fair. I'll definitely not need moderators, especially if when more people eventually start trickling in. Especially if you or TikTok taught me anything with people saying wild things, or even when I've streamed on Twitch, I've had people say some wild stuff in the chat and stuff, and it's hard to see it all if you're like in the middle of gaming or something. So definitely moderators will eventually be needed. Anna Frank. Indeed it is. All the Americans are saying that girl's name wrong. Yep. It's true. I'm calling Vamp HR. Use the power of mods and anime on my side. Fair enough. Is it bad? I haven't really seen it much anime, but whoops. The most anime I saw was when my best friend was dating a guy who was really into anime at the time. And so like I had seen it a bit because of him, but other than that, not really. But whoops, what can you do? I would love if I could do streams on YouTube where you could play music in the background. So like if we did like gaming or chats or something where you could have like music playing too. But if I did that on YouTube, everything would be demonetized, which sucks. So I think on like Twitch you can, but on YouTube it would all be struck. I am on I'm an affiliate on Twitch too. I do need to go live again sometime soon to make sure I keep my affiliate. I do when I go live on Twitch, I've only pretty much ever played Fortnite or Madden. So if you guys want me to play different games and you want to watch me play games on Twitch, you'll have to let me know the games because those are the primary ones I play. I do enjoy Fortnite though because you can like talk at the same time and engage with the chat, and also you can invite people to play with you, which is fun. And I have a Bears uniform on Fortnite, so I can be a Bears player. I think human resources means something different to vamps. The gasp. No people can like what wait. No people can like what want unless you need recommendations, then everything I don't like is trash. Making up. Where else do we go to get the blood tags? I mean, precious human friends. You almost slipped up there. So close. So close to slipping up. I muted myself. I feel I should mention that on Patreon, you can join as a free member, and I have a chat on there for people who are like, who pay subscriptions, and you know they can have the videos and the Patreon member chat and everything. But you can also have a chat for like all members, including free, and you can also like if I made content that you felt was worth buying in the sense of like if it was for paid members only, but you don't want to do a subscription, but you want to be able to watch like that specific video, you can do like a one-time purchase to like watch that specific video and not have to do like a per month thing. So it's kind of cool. But needless to say, it's also kind of like a Discord. Like you can kind of comment. I can make like different chat groups in there available to like all members. So you don't have to like pay for a monthly sub, and you can still be part of like the group chats and stuff on there if people are interested. So if you're interested in that, there is the link to the Patreon in this video afterwards, and or past videos as well. It's in the description. So yeah, so you don't have to be a paying member to be able to do like be in some of the group chats in there and stuff. And I don't think I've mentioned that before, so I probably should have. I definitely drain humans if I were a vampire. Same. All the evil people. I'd eat them. Why could I take that nonsense fine, but not people can like what they want? You know, we've all been there. I can't read half the time, so don't blame you. Because Space Ghost. I think it's my personal nemesis, the aliens. The aliens aren't there. They're out to get us, man. Room ghouls? Or room ghouls? Gee, see, I can't read. I thought the space ghosts were us. No, well, true. In an alternate dimension, when we think we're seeing a ghost, it's really us. So technically, we are the space ghosts. But there's also other space ghosts, because there's also other people in other dimensions that maybe they're crossing through their dimension and we're intersecting. So maybe it's not you, but it's another space ghost. Or maybe it's your space ghost with another space ghost. So many possibilities.
I'll definitely will become a member. I need me a shiny brick. Everyone needs a shiny brick when we buy the Bears Stadium. Everyone will get a shiny brick with your name on it. With your name on it. Ow, that kind of hurt my shoulder. I accidentally almost dropped it, and I went to try to catch it, and I need to work out more. I actually meant to post I was trying to post a video last night to the Patreon for the Caleb Tracker video I'm doing. And I found out this morning it didn't upload, and I got with work, and then straight from work it came on the stream, so I wasn't able to try to re-upload. So I need to re-upload that video to the Patreon tomorrow. I need to do it because it was supposed to be out earlier. Is that where the video of you doing the Charleston is? No, the video of me doing the Charleston definitely does not exist on the internet right now. That's for sure. So it's Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Yes. Is it Space Ghost all the way down except for the aliens and the vampires? Yes. Space Ghost sounds like plasma. It sounds like Danny Phantom a little bit. Gotta catch him all because he's Danny Phantom. I don't know why I know all the lyrics to that song too. I barely even watch that show and I know it. Good. Doesn't exist yet. Okay. I do feel as we approach midnight, I should wrap up the stream here, but as you all know, I will be live on Sunday for some Sunday night football. I will be doing my pregame podcast on Sunday morning and then watching the game and then doing the postgame podcast afterwards. And then, of course, we'll be turn around and come right back Monday night for some Monday night football. So I will be here pretty much Sunday, Monday. And then I'm hoping to be posting a video on the main channel on some point like Saturday. And then the Patreon video needs to go up. So there's still some content coming up here. Am I going live for the Lions? What time is the Lions game? Let me see. Wait, I don't think so because I think the
what's happening? That was weird. I don't know if it was a black screen for you, but I saw myself on here, but on my camera I was gone. Okay, well, I don't know if I just disappeared for you guys, but for me, I was gone. That was weird. Don't know what happened there. It's the night game on Sunday. Oh, is it? Wait. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong week. I'm an idiot. That's the 17th. Oh, Sunday night 7:20. Maybe I will go live for that game. Yeah, because the Bears play, as long as the Bears play at noon. Yeah, Bears play at noon against the Patriots. So, yeah, maybe I will. I could do Bears podcast in the morning and then live tweet the Bears game, then do the post game live shortly after the game so that I have time to eat dinner and then do the Lions game. So yeah, maybe I could do that. I could go live for the Lions game. I need to set a reminder myself to do that. I need to make sure I remember to do that. I don't think I've done a Sunday night. Maybe have I done a Sunday night primetime game this week yet? Or this year yet? I don't know if I have. Maybe I've done one. I'm being thwarted yet again. Okay, yeah, I'll try to go live on Sunday night then. So if anyone is in the stream for wait, I don't know that I have the money to bribe you to look away though. That's okay. I'll try my best to get distracted talking about something else. Just start talking about like actors or something in the chat, or who my celebrity crushes are or something, and I'll get distracted too. That works too. I'm easily distracted if you can't tell. So but yeah, if you're here for my if you happen to tune in for my any of the Bears podcasts, just make sure you yell at me to make sure I'm still going live on Sunday, because I plan on it and I need to set reminders. But in the wake of Bears chaos, it might slip my mind because I'm thinking about the Bears, but I shouldn't forget if I have alarms and reminders to go live Sunday night. So I plan on it. Because that could be fun. Sunday night football, then Monday night football, then Thursday night football. You guys can't get rid of me. But we are approaching 3 hours on the live here, and it is approaching midnight my time, and it's basically already like noon for Rome. So maybe I'll drop the on Lion's behalf, and she'll be distracted for a while. You think you almost caught me there, but did you see that? I caught myself. Thank you very much. But that's also true. Watch it. I almost fell for it again, but not this time. But yes, I will be live. I will be, of course, always on Twitter, live tweeting, as I always do. I have work in a few hours. Jeez Louise. That's crazy. You need sleep. I also have work in, well, not a few hours, but great stream tonight. That was fun. I'm glad you guys had fun. Hopefully, if Benton here, if you're still here, appreciate the super chats. I hope you still had fun for the stream and you didn't go crazy with all our side topics, but you know, that's what we do here. I was into the temp, but I did catch it after and waited to see. But I appreciate you guys all for tuning into the live. I will be live on Sunday 3 times for Bears pre, post, and Sunday Night Football, and live tweeting during the Bears game, and then live Monday. So stay tuned. And I appreciate you guys all for joining. I'm glad we had fun. And I will work on some concepts for Bears After Dark. And I'm still working on the concepts for the merch ideas here. So don't worry, it's all in the works. Hoping this weekend to get a lot of stuff planned out here. But thank you guys all for watching. I'm glad you all had fun. And I will see you all Sunday. Appreciate you for being here. Appreciate anyone who sent in some super chats towards the buying the Bears from the McCaskies Fund. And appreciate you all. But thank you guys for watching. As always, I'm Alexis Jade. Bye.